Hi friends, welcome to Guru Gyanam. It's all about home science. In the previous video, you have studied about the different characteristics of self-being during certain stages of life. But how do we develop a sense of self and what influences the development of a person's identity? So this section is about that is influences on identity. How do we develop a sense of self? It is a part 3 of your chapter Understanding the Self. If you like my video, then like, share and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press bell button for further updates. So after watching part 1 and part 2 of this chapter Understanding the Self, we all know that no human being is born with a sense of selfhood or identity. The sense of self or identity evolves and changes over time as a result of our experience and others' point of view regarding yourself. Isn't it? Each persons live in a web of relationships. There is a large web of relationships. These relationships are in the family, school, workplace and community. The sense of self develops as a result of interaction with the people around you and through your actions. जो भी हमारे अपने actions हैं और जैसा हमारे relations हैं आसपास के लोगों से, that made us, वो हमें selfhood हमारे अंदर develop करता है. Thus, multiple people shape the development of yourself, and the construction of the self is a continuous dynamic process. The word construction implies that the self is not something that you are born with, but which you create and develop as you grow. जैसे जैसे आप बढ़ते हैं, आपका विकास होता है, वैसे वैसे ही स्वयं का बोध होने लगता है, सेल्फहुड की फीलिंग आ जाती है. Now, development of self during early years. So, early years, personal identity identification, or you can say identification of personal identity. From the earliest days of life, parents address the child by a particular name or names in a variety of situations. Sometimes they call by their name, whatever जो भी रखा है उन्होंने, and sometime प्यार से उन्हें बेटू, बाबू, चुम्मू. there are different variety of name, variety of situations में अलग अलग नामों से you call them. The children begin to associate the name with themselves. Along with this, they also point to the child in the mirror and in photographs with that name. So they use the pronoun you and your, and when they are able to speak, the use of pronouns me and mine appears. The child understands that you and your refers to the another person, and for their things, अपनी चीज़ों के लिए वो मैं, ये मेरा है, ये मेरी मम्मी है, ये मेरे डैडी है, ये मेरी बुक है, ये मेरे टॉय है, इस तरीके से बच्चे एड्रेस करने लगते हैं. दे अंडरस्टैंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन मी एंड यू. So differentiate between self and external environment. At that time, means during infancy, she or he begins to realize that her or his actions have an effect on the environment. For example, when touches a toy, it moves. All such experience helps her or him have a sense of being separate from other people and objects around her. So infants also gain self-recognition around the age of 18 months. So if you remember the एग्जाम्पल ऑफ प्रीवियस वीडियो, उसमें मैंने बताया था कि एट दिस एज, एट आफ्टर 18 ईयर्स, बच्चे अपने आप को मिरर में देखकर पहचानने लगते हैं, वो जानने लगते हैं कि ये मैं ही हूँ. क्लियर? देन रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन cause and effect. As the child grows older and can talk, the parents encourage the child to provide self statements and ask him or her to give reasons. If ask the child, why did you do this, or how do you feel, these questions help the child to understand what she or he experiencing or the reasons for certain actions. In this way, they help the child to defining the self. Clear? Next one is constructing selfhood and sense of identity through verbal social interaction. The child interaction with pupils and objects around him or her helps to develop an idea about his abilities. Pupil also give feedback to the child about his behavior and abilities. Isn't it? अक्सर आप कहते होगे नहीं बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हो, बहुत खराब कर रहे हो. Every person give feedback. For example, after a 6-year-old child help in cleaning up the dining area after a meal, the parent may praise him by saying, "That was a good thing to do. You are a good boy," or "You are a good girl." This strengthens the child's belief about himself. The child thus constructs and reconstructs selfhood and sense of identity through the verbal social interaction with his parents, caregivers, and others. So it is very important at this time we must appreciate the good habits of the child, not always put finger on what they do the bad things, because बच्चा है वो कई बार ऐसी चीज़ें करेगा, मेस कर देगा घर को. बट स्टिल इफ बच्चे में कॉन्फिडेंस लाना है तो वी मस्ट अप्रिशिएट वॉट एवर ही डू, वॉट एवर गुड थिंग ही डू, वी मस्ट अप्रिशिएट दैट. नेक्स्ट, आइडेंटिटी फॉर्मेशन ड्यूरिंग एडोलेसेंट एज. क्लियर? एडोलेसेंट is a distinct period of everyone's life, and I think you all are going through this period. Boys and girls develop a unique image of themselves through their experiences and various changes in there are so many changes during adolescent age, like physical changes, mental changes, social changes, and all. So concept of self, who am I, a major challenge during adolescent age. Isn't it? आप सब फेस कर रहे होंगे इसको. The self of or identity of a person in multidimensional in nature. So we must understand domains of development which influence overall personality. So now, developing a sense of self and identity. Each individual has a unique identity because of the following reasons. What are the reasons? Each one of us, except identical twins, has a unique combination of genes. So everybody is different from each other. Each one of us have a different experiences. चाहे हम एक ही घर में होते हैं, बहुत डिफरेंट चीज़ों के लिए हमारे एक्सपीरियंस डिफरेंट होते हैं. इवन इफ हमारे एक्सपीरियंस सिमिलर होते हैं, कई बार वी हैव अ सिमिलर एक्सपीरियंस बट वी रिस्पॉन्ड टू दीज एक्सपीरियंस इन डिफरेंट वेज. होता है ऐसा कई बार, सेम सिचुएशन पे हमारे एक्सपीरियंस अलग बनते हैं या हम अलग तरीके से रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं. इन्फ्लुएंसेस ऑन फॉर्मेशन ऑफ आइडेंटिटी. क्या क्या इन्फ्लुएंस करता है? देयर आर डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स विच इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन आइडेंटिटी फॉर्मेशन. So the factors which affect the identity formation during adolescent age is biological and physical changes, social and cultural context including family and peer relationships, emotional changes and cognitive changes. So these are the factors which affect the identity formation during adolescent age. अब इनका डिटेल में जानते हैं. What is biological and physical changes and how it affects in the formation of selfhood during adolescent age. This period of adolescence is marked as a certain universal physical and biological changes in the body which takes place in a particular sequence. These changes lead to the attainment of sexual maturity. This time when sexual maturity is reached is called puberty period. Menarche, the first menstrual, is usually considered the point of sexual maturity for girls. There are no corresponding definite event marking puberty for boys, although a criteria sometimes used in the production of spermatozoa. Puberty occurs at different average age in different cultures. Puberty is affected by culture, environment, and climate, or their heredity is also responsible for that. So for most girls, this period is ranged from 11 to 13 years, and for boys it is 13 to 15 years. What are the biological and physical changes occurs during adolescent age in girls? Just take a look. That initial enlargement of breast in girls, straight pigmented pubic hairs, kinky pubic hair in girls, age of maximum growth, at the time of age of maximum growth is this, and acne and pimples occur, and the first symbol of puberty, that is menarche, yani first menstrual period. The biological changes in boys, that is beginning of growth of testes, straight pigmented pubic hairs, early voice changes, sperm march, kinky pubic hair, growth of axillary hair, age of maximum growth, marked voice changes and development of the beard, दाढ़ी मूछें बढ़नी शुरू हो जाती हैं. While the physical changes that takes place in the body with the onset of puberty are universal, the psychological and social impact of these changes on the person vary from culture to culture and within a culture from person to person. बहुत सारे डिफरेंसेस होते हैं, ऑल्दो पैटर्न सेम है. इट डिपेंड्स कि फैमिली एटमॉस्फेयर कैसा है, कैसे कल्चर में हम रहते हैं, दैट अफेक्ट्स सेल्फहुड. नेक्स्ट वन इज सोशियो कल्चर कॉन्टेक्स्ट. Rapid physical changes and changing social expectation are now two main aspects that influence the process of identity formation during the period of adolescence. However, the impact of physical and social changes on the process of identity formation varies with culture, social, and familial concept. Clear? So, different section of the society may respond differently. What I am telling is how cultural and social context influence identity formation of a pupil. So different section of society may respond differently to the physical changes during adolescence. For example, restrictions for girls during puberty. And also there is a difference between the girl who lives in rural area and who lives in urban areas. In Western culture, especially in UK, US, adolescents are encouraged to be independent. In many cases, they are expected to move away from the family to set up their own home. However, in many Indian culture, the family continues to exercise control over adolescents and they remain dependent on their parents and the family. So this is the main difference. The element of the self and the identity of girl from a traditional community would be very different from the girl living in urban area. So when we are talking about socio-cultural context, it has two approaches. One is traditional approach and another is modern approach. What happened in traditional approach? There is restriction for girls during puberty. बाहर नहीं जाना है, अब बड़े हो गए हो, ड्रेसेस इस तरीके से पहनो. देयर आर सो मैनी restrictions for girls in especially when we are talking about Indian culture. Clear? Adolescents are expected to be very dependent on their families. Open expression of ideas are not allowed in any Indian family or any traditional family. एक एडोलेसेंट अपना ओपन व्यू किसी भी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पर नहीं दे सकता. दे आर नॉट अलाउड टू डू दैट. क्लियर? सो दीज अफेक्ट द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ सेल्फ इन एडोलेसेंट. अगर बच्चा ट्रेडिशनल अप्रोच से जा रहा है तो देर इज अ लो, दे हैव लो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल. मे बी they feel inferior complex. They become introvert because they cannot express their feelings. Especially in case of girls, they don't have any choice to express their feeling. They have so many restrictions in traditional culture. But what happened in modern culture? There is no restriction observed. कोई restriction नहीं होता है. They are expected to be fairly independent. Parents expect that वो independently रहें. They can give their own decisions. They can make their own decisions, and they have freedom of expression. And many times expected to move away from family to set up their own homes. So the development of identity varies in traditional and Western culture. In traditional Indian communities, open reflection of oneself and the idea of talking about oneself is not encouraged or tolerated in adolescence. As such, adolescents speak about themselves in terms of their family and community as we instead of I. Clear? For example, an adolescent girl expressing her views on the marriage and saying, in our family marriages are arranged by parents, rather than saying I would prefer my parents to arrange my marriage. So this is the difference of socio-cultural context. Therefore socio-cultural context is very important in the construction of a sense of self. Also, the impact of cultural influences varies from family to family and person to person. Clear? Now, influences of family on identity formation. The family plays an important role in nurturing character, morality, responsibility, ability, and wisdom in children. Identity formation during adolescence is enhanced by family relationship where adolescents are children. Identity formation where adolescents are encouraged to have and express their own point of view, where there is a secure relationship between family members. Clear? So firm and affectionate parenting means that the parents are warm, loving and supportive to the child efforts and accomplishment. It is very important for a development of a adolescent that affectionate parenting should be there. It helps a healthy identity development in adolescent. Clear? They often motivate and praise the child, take interest and show enthusiasm in his activities, respond sensitively to her or his feelings, and understand the child personality and the point of view, what he thinks. However, such parents are also firm in disciplining. It doesn't mean कि parents are affectionate parenting है तो parents ऐसे बच्चे discipline में नहीं रहते हैं. Such parenting style foster independence and self-reliance in children. So it is very important. A family atmosphere that promote both individuality and connectedness is important for identify development of the adolescent. Individuality refers to the greater opportunity and the ability to have one's own point of view, and connectedness refers to the greater sensitivity, respected and openness of for other views. So how to improve relationship with adolescent? A parent must accept the changes occurs in adolescent. There is a communication required. Frequently parents communicate with their children, and praising is also required. Parents must praise the adolescent, and they must provide opportunities to their children for establishing behavioral guidelines and consequences. They provide trust. They must keep trust on their children. Even though adolescents need independence, providing guiding environment at home is very critical. Taking genuine interest in their endeavor improves their relationship with parents and other family members. And accepting traditional and social cultural trends also improve the relationship with children. And parents should not pressurize their children to have unrealistic and too high expectation from their children, as it can lead stress. Clear? So प्रेशराइज नहीं करना है किसी पर्टिकुलर चीज़ को लेकर. यू मस्ट नो द कैपेबिलिटी ऑफ योर चाइल्ड. उसको जानना ज़रूरी है और उसके हिसाब से उसे काम करने दीजिए. वॉट यू थॉट कि मेरा बच्चा ये बने, it not necessary that your child is capable for doing that. So it create unnecessary stress on them. There is also influence of peer in identity formation in adolescence. So adolescence is the period in which the growing individual develops a strong need for support and acceptance from peers group. At times parental and peer values can be conflict with each other, and the adolescent may tend to learn more towards friends. This can cause disharmony in parents and child relationship. So conforming to peer pressure can be both positive and negative. Family atmosphere that promote both individuality and connectedness, as I told you earlier. So it is very important in identity formation of development of a child. So peer pressure can have both positive and negative effect. If the peer group has a positive outlook and is helpful in shaping adolescent personality, it is desirable to conform to the group norms. But sometimes children with low confidence and poor self-esteem succumb to peer pressure and may get involved in antisocial activities or negative behavior to avoid isolation and loneliness. They may indulge in harmful behavior such as bullying, and they used drugs and alcohol and other criminal activities. They involve in other criminal activities. It is therefore important for adolescent for such a peer group with like-minded friends who are constructive, have a positive value and attitude, and provide feelings and togetherness and belongingness. So it is a duty of parents that they must take care कि उनके बच्चों का फ्रेंड सर्कल कैसा है. उन्हें उनसे भी बात करनी चाहिए. Next is emotional changes. The adolescent experience many emotional changes in the process of growing up. Many of these changes are a consequence of the biological and physical changes that adolescent is undergoing. It is true that adolescents are preoccupied with their physical body. They imagine that others are noticing each and every aspect of their body and behavior. So, what are the reasons of emotional stress? First, we must know what is stress. Stress is the state to extreme pressure caused by any physical, social, environmental, or emotional situation which are unable to cope or to deal with. So, main reasons of emotional stress in adolescent is stress due to physical changes. Due to sudden growth, support, adolescents start looking like grown-ups. Through this behavior and thought process is still more like childhood. They find it difficult to cope up with these changes. So, stress occurs in adolescent age. The another reason is stress due to emotional changes. During this stage, the endocrine glands become active and there are other biochemical changes also which cause sudden spurts on emotions like fear and anxiety, restlessness, etc. So adolescent experience mood swings, for example extreme emotions of excitement and depression, and are easily irritated. And next is stress due to social changes. Adolescents experience anger, frustration, and confusion as they are expected to act responsible because their grown-up looks, and at the same time not allowed to take independent decision because everybody is saying abhi to tum bacche ho. So mostly stress is situation, but it may affect the person both psychologically and physiologically. Adolescents are generally self-conscious and preoccupied with their physical looks. And imagine, I write कि everybody is looking at her. For example, an adolescent girl may become very self-conscious of pimples on her face. उसे लगता है सब उसके pimples को ही देख रहे होंगे. So, however, there is individual differences in the way of adolescent react to these bodily changes. For example, a girl जो shorter height की है वो ऑकवर्ड फील करेगी अपने फ्रेंड सर्कल में अगर इनएडिक्वेट हाइट की है, लेकिन मे बी दूसरी गर्ल को उसकी शॉर्ट हाइट अफेक्ट नहीं करती है. सो इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट टू रिमेंबर दैट द सेंस ऑफ प्राइड एंड कंफर्ट विद द वे वंस डेवलपिंग फिजिकल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूट्स पॉजिटिवली in the adolescent is the sense of self. So self-image can be described as the idea one has or his ability, appearance and personality. Next is cognitive changes. The child develops from person who has no sense of separate identity or sense of the individual self to one who describes the self in concrete and absolute term during early childhood years. While the self-description during middle childhood are also concrete, the difference is that these descriptions are now comparative terms. So what is important changes takes place during adolescence, and it have great impact on identity formation. Whatever important changes takes place, this have a great impact on identity formation. These changes are qualitative as well as quantitative. So what effects of cognitive development on adolescent? What factors affect? That is differentiation between the real and ideal self. The child develops from a person who has no sense of a separate identity to one who describes the self during early childhood years, while the self-description during middle childhood are also concrete, and the difference that this description is comparative terms. By the age of 11, the self-description are fairly realistic and the child can differentiate between the real and ideal self. Next one is abstract and critical thinking. During adolescence, the leap that takes place in the adolescents can think abstract terms. That is, they can think beyond what is present and what they see and experience. Clear? At the same time, critical thinking is also there. Adolescents become critical, finding faults in everyone. They become a critics. They analyze their parents' decision critically. which leads to stressful relationship with parents. Next one is idealistic and rebellious behavior. This is also known as the age of idealism, and adolescents are idealistic as well as rebel also. They see themselves as a social reformer and may become rebellious and challenge authority. Language development also affect the development of adolescent. There is an advance in vocabulary and language skills. Adolescent can express abstract thought, irony, and sarcasm. They develop slangs and use them to communicate with their friend. बहुत सारे slang words use करते हैं. Slang क्या होता है? What you आप एक कुछ small coding बना लेते हो किसी particular person या particular चीज़ों के लिए, that is called slang. तो slang बन जाते हैं इस समय. Adolescents are use slangs in texting and mailing also. Self-conscious and self-sensitive. They become sensitive, self-conscious, and self-obsessed, especially about their looks and approval of opposite sex. They become the creative thinking. Adolescents develop creative thinking to solve many problems by thinking creatively, and adolescents make long-term goals. For example, adolescent can think about all possible careers to take in future according to their temperament and plan his studies accordingly. So adolescent is a crucial stage of the development of identity. In fact, it is the significant period of development involving many changes and opportunities. If the adolescent is healthy, she or he is able to deal with the changes in the best possible manner and realize one's full potential. Thus, human development is cumulative and all factors have an effect on overall development of individual during this lifespan. So this is all about today and your chapter. I hope you understand the chapter, but if you have any query, then you please write in comment box. There is a homework for you. Just write down. Question number 1, discuss the concept of puberty and pubescence. Explain the major physical and biological changes in girls and boys during puberty. Question number 2, what is the role of family in shaping the personality of adolescent? Question number 3, to what extent does culture shapes an adolescent identify? Explain with example. And question number 4, list the major emotional and cognitive changes during adolescent. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.